Hey,
everyone!
what's up?
Alright guys, welcome back to...
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Teenage Huddles, a podcast. Today is the Sunday, 13th of August, the 6-month hiatus, and we're back. Back for probably the final episode before I head off to the USA. Today I'm joined with two lovely guests, Mr. Darryl Lure.
Hey, what's up? I'm back.
Look at the camera. Oh, we got 4 cameras. Bang, 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 bang. I just changed the 4 cameras. And we got Mr. Zenzao Beast. Chrisland, baby. Alright, let's go.
Zenzao the Beast.
Yeah, what's good, boys?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you for having me on again. You know,
We got the Joe Rogan podcast set up right now. We're on the big table. We got the I'm not gonna name the other one. But yeah, no, we're here.
Yeah. So
what's good?
What's good with you?
What's good?
So what's been happening recently with you, or like, you know, just in general?
It's been it's been 6 months. Just a little bit of an update. I'm heading off on the Wednesday. I'm moving to the US. Moving to the city of angels, Los Angeles. And I'm saying goodbye to all the boys, you know, like last few days I've been so sad. It's genuinely sad. It's like we adulting and shit. Wait,
Yeah.
Also, I think we can swear, but just like keep it like very, very like chill. Just don't swear too much.
Okay, my
Well,
fault.
so it's calm if you like... Wait, so... Alright.
You can swear, but just don't swear too much.
Yeah, that's because you just swore.
And also like no strays.
Yeah.
Nah, but like, what's good with you though?
Nah, nothing much. We just been on some spiritual rebirth, kind of like mental self-development journeys. Oh, my fault.
Alright, so... I don't know. I think recently, like... we kind of hit like a point. Maybe it might just not be me, but I feel like a lot of other people can relate to this. I feel like a lot of us have like hit a point where we thought like again about, you know, kind of like what we're doing in life, and kind of like in terms of like uni, I think because that plays like a pretty big part throughout this whole year. I think we thought a lot about, you know, how much effort are we putting in, you know, what do we want to get out of it, what do we want to Bro, I don't know. Why is it a little bit bozo?
It's
actually a little bit bozo.
I reckon we'll get to like deeper stuff as we go.
It's actually a little bit bozo. Right?
No, it's true. No, okay, look. I wanted to go over like a few things. Wait, no, it's rude. I just cut you off though.
Nah, just like cut that shit out. Alright, cut that shit out. Just cut that shit out.
All right, no, look, like, there's been a few things that happened. So like recently, since March, you know. Since the previous episode with Henry, we've like I think started uni already. We had like a subs camp.
We're like well into uni. We're like second semester now.
Yeah, and like a bunch of events have played out, and I don't know if I'll go through all of them, but like, you know, I wanted to touch on like the previous little haps. Like, I had a party, August 5th, with like 80 people, and that was pretty fun. That was pretty cool. And then also, you know, we had like a little goodbye dinners and stuff.
Yeah.
No,
but let's speak on the party though. Like
what'd you think of the party? Like, real
it was cool. It was good. Like, it was very I feel like it was like the first party where like you're kind of close to like maybe like 90% of the people that are there. So it was like hella homie.
Yeah. Nah, it was like all the boys were Knox.
Basically, like 90% of the boys there were Knox, I think.
Yeah.
And then the others were just, you know, the people you met at UCIT. So
Yeah. No, I just find it really cool that after just like 7 weeks before I dipped uni at UCIT, it's like, we already made like a bunch of new homies, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And me and you talked about this, but you know, it's like I think it's tough to make friends at uni.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like I don't know, like I don't like to mix business.
Alright, chill.
No, but that essentially, like, I don't like to mix business with pleasure, but like that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like
No, I feel like that.
No, because like I have some like friends in like my my like commerce classes, and like they're really chill and stuff, but like I just don't see myself like hanging out with them like outside of the class, because like I don't know, I feel like
we ain't really friends.
And and every time I see them at uni, it's kind of like we start talking about like, yo, did you do this assignment and stuff like that, but like we are chill, and like just like I don't know, maybe it's like your mind is like only adjusted to them in like that scenario, whereas like the boys I met on camp is like we were just having fun together, and then
Yeah, it's like the scenario you're in, the
Yeah,
surrounding
exactly.
you're in.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just,
Exactly.
like the fun environment, so you see them as fun.
Yeah, I think like during high school, that stuff kind of happens as well. Maybe there's sometimes like people just in your class, and you just every time you see them, the conversation is just, "Oh, how'd you go on the math test?"
Yeah.
or something like that. And I feel like we run into like the same kind of issue like in uni as well.
Yeah.
In terms of like when we want to make like friends and stuff.
Yeah, I agree. Why are you laughing? Don't laugh, bro. Yeah. No. What was that? No, I was gonna say something. Bro, you're coming up.
Shit's so bozo.
Nah, stop. No, stop.
Nah, stop. It's not bozo.
It's not bozo. It's not bozo.
It's not bozo.
It's
You're
not
bozo.
It's not bozo. Stop fucking
Yeah,
playing
because
around
this
there.
guy like he's like laughing, and
Stop
throwing,
laughing.
throwing the mandarin around.
Stop laughing.
Ah, stop.
Stop laughing. No, but
Stop.
I don't know if we talked about this, but like, don't you think? I don't know where I want to go with this. Why are you laughing? Stop laughing, dude. This is how we didn't up. This is how we didn't up with the last one. You just laughed the whole time.
Oh yeah,
Okay, no.
Let's
What
settle.
do
Let's
you
settle.
think
Let's
of the
settle.
party though?
Yeah. I thought it was pretty good. Like,
Stop laughing, bro. We're not cutting this. Stop laughing. Nah, what do you mean?
bro, what do you mean? We have to cut this, bro.
No, we're not cutting that, bro. No cuts.
That's too funny, bro.
Okay,
All right. Anyway, so
Yeah,
we're back.
exactly.
We had a little cut. We got our shit together again.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think of the party?
Yeah, it was
What do you think of
pretty
the party?
good.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it was good. I think
I think it's
like
very
it's just
wholesome.
like
It was good, it was good.
yeah. It was just like kind of like I got to see all the boys again, especially like with Henry and his party. We just saw like. I was about to repeat myself. I cut that shit out.
But no cuts, alright? There's no cuts in this.
How do you know cuts?
There's no cuts, so this shit's all going in.
No.
Chill.
Relax.
Chill.
Why is
Bro,
it
this is
like
like
when you're like yeah, it's like if you had drinking on the podcast.
this is like when you go up for a presentation, bro, in your group, and you just can't stop laughing.
Stop.
And then like when the teacher's like, "Nah, get serious," and the more you
No,
focus,
okay,
on
be
it,
for real.
Okay. We had like 80 people, but I was like, stop laughing. I was like, there was 80 people, but I thought like, damn, it might get out of hand. But like when people came, it really didn't feel like that many people. I'm like, fuck, I love this house. It's like it's the house that made me the man I was today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little
a
bit.
little bit.
Yeah, but like when everyone came, it's like it wasn't like a Project X type of thing. Everyone was just pretty chill, respectful, and just hung out. I feel like the best part of the night was when everyone came in at
Like 8,
9ish, and it was just like in the living room, kitchen area.
Yeah.
like, it was
Everyone
just
we were
packed.
like, we were like
It was
pouring
just-
like the stuff.
It was just
yeah.
packed, and people was just like chilling, just talking.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
That was like
there's
a
something-
wholesome
There's
time of the
something so
night.
nice about just like having people just talking, and there's just so much like noise in the background of just talking. Like we're not dancing or anything. I thought the main part of the night would just be like the dance floor, which ended up not being too like busy or like popular.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
little
exactly.
bit.
But like that was the best part of the night. It was just everyone being packed in one area.
No, because when you got so many people to talk to, like dancing on the dance floor becomes like a third option.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's weird. It's like I thought 80 people was crazy, but I saw we could have packed like 300.
So why didn't do it?
Because I'm like 80 feels like a lot. 80 feels like a lot, and it can get out of hand.
Yeah.
But who knows? I'm almost like, yeah, you never know. Like adding a few extra characters, you never know
Yeah.
which one or two of them are like, the troublemakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had one or two troublemakers at the party.
Yeah. a little
Which one's my camera? That one's my camera. Yeah, it's like, you know who you are.
Yeah.
bit. It was like,
There was a dude and also a girl, and
really, who's the dude?
I'm not
Yeah.
saying, but like,
Yeah, you guys know exactly who you are.
yeah, it's
So-
like no. So like there was one Brody, right? Who was just like he just overdrank for no reason.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
And
And there was also one birdie who like didn't make it to the final.
Alright, chill.
Nah,
It's like
chill,
yeah,
chill,
no.
chill.
I think that's an interesting topic, because like why is it that we drink? What is the purpose of drinking when going out to a club or a party?
I don't know. I think some people can only have fun under the influence of alcohol.
That's what I was gonna say. But what about like people who just drink because they're like, oh, my boys are drinking, so I'll just
Nah, but
join
what's
them-
the point of
join
that,
them for just one drink? Because if you only have one drink, then it's not gonna do much, right? So that's where like drinking to have fun doesn't really come in to play. You know what I mean?
No, I think alcohol is cool because, yeah, I mean, unless you
I think it's like
feel
a-
more like free.
I think it's kind of like traditional, right? Like it goes way back.
And I think it's cool because like it kind of like harms you a little bit. It's like exciting. It's like, ooh, like you drink it, like some hard stuff, and you're just like, whoa, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like exciting. You're just like, damn, this is daunting. So it instantly makes your heart rate faster.
Yeah. Maybe.
little
But
bit.
like, do you like drinking?
I can't like
What's the most that you drank before?
like not much. I always like keep it pretty sane.
Would you say the most you drank was at your party, or
No.
it was? Well, no,
Oh,
I
no,
think
no.
it was Subski, right? Probably.
What's Subski?
Like the
Probably
like
not. That was the most you
Nah.
drank.
No, there was I don't know. Are you on camp or something? But no, I just like elapsed it over a long period. But I just feel like it's dumb because, for example, those boys who kind of like mess up both for themselves but also like others by drinking too much. It's like you're drinking so you can have a better time. But when you cross that threshold, you don't even make it to the party. It's like, what's the point?
No names, right?
No, it's like nothing against it, but I think it's just like
exactly.
you just gotta be careful.
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I
You
don't
gotta be
know.
careful.
I don't know. I've never been to that state, so like. You know.
But yeah, we have one friend who's like he never. Well, I have like two friends who's like I don't want to ever touch alcohol.
Mm.
I think that's
What are
good
your
though.
thoughts?
I think that's perfectly fine, because like in like health wise, like I don't think it gives you any sort of benefits. But like maybe the only thing you're missing out is maybe like in some like business circumstances, like maybe you'll
Sure.
like respect and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because in Chinese culture,
Yeah,
what
exactly.
I found, I was talking with Darryl about this. It's kind of showing how much you care about the other person and how much you drink.
Yeah, that kind of like changed my like view on like the Chinese like drinking culture though, because they're heavily like pushy and like peer pressury.
It's like, oh, I have another drink.
Yeah.
One more drink.
One more
drink.
And then
Yeah.
and they like I feel like it's even worse than like here. Like they would literally pour you. It's like they're like a little bit, and then they pour you like
exactly.
four times of like
Yeah.
No,
what
I
you
think
actually
what I learned,
want.
like with alcohol, it's like you meant to pour to the very top, 100%. Like you're meant to always have a full cup. So if you drink a full cup, you gotta add 100%. You gotta add the full cup again.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, well, I guess like in that sense, there's no such thing as a little bit. It's just like you get
Yeah,
a full
yeah,
glass.
yeah. And like yeah.
But so I don't think anyone actually like. Well, I'm sure there's some people who like loves drinking, but like when people go out, I feel like in China a lot of times it's like, oh man, it's like a sacrifice. It's like I'm sacrificing my health.
Yeah, sacrifice your health for your family type thing.
Yeah. It's sort of dumb, but then you kind of like feel the spiritual like.
Yeah, spiritual awareness
Connection.
to land.
Yeah, no, you kind of feel it though. But
Yeah, no.
I want to kind of connect to something else though, because like I kind of had some beef, a couple of days ago, when I had my like goodbye party,
Yeah.
Yeah.
goodbye like dinner party. We had 12. I'm not gonna say who, but like I can say this.
Now we know who.
Chill,
Chill,
bro.
shut up.
Chill, bro.
My fault.
No. But we had like I invited like 11 other boys, and we went out to have like a wholesome like traditional like Chinese dinner type of thing, right? And there was a few boys who was like, well, okay, I didn't say I didn't say we were gonna split the bill like over text, the group chat. I said it at this very start of the night. I was like, oh, by the way, guys, is it cool if we split the bill? And then I don't know, it's sort of like I say it, but I kind of already expect everyone to be like, oh yeah, of course. But then there were like a couple homies who were like,
Yeah,
oh,
but
damn,
I
I don't
don't
know.
I think they were like a bit confused because like they probably thought it was like an official thing. Like
Mm,
one of
which
them
is
said
fair.
like, "Oh, I thought Henry's parents were gonna be here and like and stuff."
Yeah.
And then like whilst like we've done it before, like for like some of our other boys, and
Yeah.
like we just split the bill because like we knew it was like on some chill things,
Yeah.
but like you know,
Yeah.
and like but they didn't know they ain't been under those lights before.
I don't know. I guess is it like fair enough that he was like, oh, I thought your parents were coming. That's kind of
yeah,
like
I
okay.
think-
I didn't think we had to split the bill.
It's fair. It's fair. I think it is fair because like I mean I didn't say it before, and I guess they weren't in our circle before of just going out and everyone like splitting the bill for a big like traditional type of like dinner.
Yeah.
But even in that moment, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Sure.
No, it was just I was just like, damn, for real, like. Yeah, well, it was just like they were a bit like stingy with the money.
Mm.
You know, like because last time with Jeffrey, shout out Jeffrey, we spent like everyone spent like $43, which is kind of a lot, but I feel like it's like not super crazy. Everyone spent $43 for our dinner.
Yeah.
Remember? So I was like, okay, I'm sure we can get like that number, 43, split between like everyone. But like when we went in there, I was like, so how much are you guys willing to like bring? And they're like, oh, you know, I don't have my paycheck yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I have that much money. So it just like leaves me in an awkward position. Like,
Yeah, but money,
what do I do?
low key money is like hard to come by nowadays though. Cause like, you know, I don't know. I feel like some families be like, you know, giving their kids like a little bit like money to like spend around.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But I
yeah.
feel like some families like absolutely do not.
Yeah.
So like, you know, and then they're like essentially on their own. Like,
Yeah.
you know, each paycheck is like 20 an hour. So
Yeah.
like, you know.
So I think that's fair. I think it's fair. Like if, you know, because we're all young, we're all on like
Yeah, I
college
guess,
budgets and stuff.
I think we all just in different positions.
Yeah,
That's
we're all
why
just
like some
young,
people.
dumb, broke high school kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, no. I think it's fair. But like even in that moment, that was like an adult moment. You know how you see your parents like, I don't know, just like talking trash about like another like family friend because they did something like,
Yeah,
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
yeah, like, just something like a small thing. But I was just like a bit like, damn, our friendship's not worth more than like, you know, $30.
Yeah. No, but like they high key like thought it might have been like, damn, we got a $30. You know, but like nah, cause they probably like didn't have $30 in their account.
Yeah.
So like they thought like maybe they couldn't take care of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But like they didn't know they could like pay you back like maybe a couple of days later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
like,
think-
maybe it wasn't that deep. Like
Yeah.
maybe you took it the wrong way a little bit.
I think it's fair. No, I think even if like, you know, especially in the, you know, our future adulting life, even if it's not our intention, it's oftentimes where we just do a small thing and it can just act like something disrespectful. And even that moment, they didn't do anything like, they're not like purposely dissing me.
Yeah, exactly.
But like just that small touch of like being a little stingy with the money.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, damn. And I think especially because it's like, not to be selfish, but it's like, damn, it's my dinner. It's like, damn, I'm saying goodbye.
Yeah.
And I'm like the main
Nah,
I'm
but
the main
I
character kind of thing.
nah, but I saw you stressing though, like when they were like, "Oh yeah, Henry, you're shouting, right?" And like even Chris made a joke. He's like, "Oh Henry, you're shouting, right?"
Yeah.
And then I saw you were crumbling under the lights.
Nah, I was chill.
No, but well,
Nah,
they,
you're like,
they probably think like I wasn't joking or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. At first, I thought they were joking, but then there was also like not super.
And then you're like, "Damn, why is it so hot in here?"
I was actually.
Yeah, because you were struggling under the lights.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I think the lights were bright.
I don't know. I think it's just like because with our close friends, kind of like at Jeffrey's dinner,
Yeah.
we kind of all knew like, you know, if we just go off to dinner, we all knew like, oh, okay, we'll just split it easy,
Yeah.
kind of stuff. But maybe like, you know, like different friends, I don't know, like different cultures, even maybe
Yeah.
even they are saying like, okay, let's split the bill. Like, you know, some of us like kind of knew, okay, yeah, that's kind of like what we're gonna do, and then some others were like, okay, yeah. Oh, you're shouting, right, and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But yeah,
Cultural
I think
differences.
I think it just comes down to cultural differences and stuff like that.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, because like you were in China like a month ago, right? Like,
Something like that. Yeah.
were there any moments of those it's like throwing each other's credit cards across the room? It's like
yeah.
Like
no, it's like oh yeah, I'm just going to the bathroom, and then one person like pulls the other guy's like, nah, you ain't going.
Yeah. Do you think is that a thing in Western culture?
Maybe.
I can't speak for like the whole Western culture, but I think like
From what you've seen.
like maybe.
like obviously I'm not gonna generalize it, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
say like from what I've seen,
Yeah.
I guess like it's not as common as, you know, Asian culture. It's always like that. It's always kind of like, okay, I'm not letting you pay. I want to do this for like everyone, kind of thing.
Yeah. No, I think paying the bill is actually like a big like.
Yeah, it's a big
move,
thing.
though. It's a
Yeah,
big.
it's a
move.
very big move, especially when
Yeah.
there's a lot of people. Like it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
No,
responsibility.
because like my mum got the bill when like she got invited by one of her like friends for a dinner in China, and like she secretly paid the bill, and she got like absolutely roasted. Yeah, and then homie was like, "Oh yeah, it's my bad, and then
Yeah, people.
was
Like,
yeah.
Mom was like, my bad.
Yeah, my mom was like, my bad. And because the other people were like fuming because like, nah, I had to pay that one. It's like that was my job. Like we already knew I was gonna pay that one. And yeah.
I didn't really get that before, but I think it kind of makes sense. Because if you pay for something, then it's like,
Yeah,
damn, they owe me something.
Yeah. No, I think in like Asian cultures or like Chinese cultures, is like whoever invites the other person for a dinner pays. I think that's
Probably.
that's how it works.
Like it's not correlated. It's kind of like it's a bit.
But like
Yeah.
they still fight over it.
Yeah, exactly. Like
yeah.
I don't know, they go to crazy extents to like not
Yeah.
let you pay the bill. Like
Yeah.
one time,
I've seen knockouts.
no, but one time I remember I was at a dinner, I think, and then my dad paid the bill,
Yeah.
and then like I think he just secretly went off and did it, and then he tried to drive away, and then one of his friends like chased after him,
and then
just tried
pit maneuver,
yeah,
right?
and just chucked like a bunch of bills through the window, and then he just ran off, and then it's
Yeah.
like it's just like, what can I do? I just gotta accept it, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, but I think that's
I
the
know.
thing. I think that's the thing with like the world though. Like nothing's free. If you do a favor for someone, you kind of expect them to do a favor back.
Yeah, a little
So
bit.
even in like a businessy sense.
It's like Chris bought me Bami, and then like I bought him Macca's.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Yeah,
So,
a little
it's
bit.
It's like, damn, this dude like brought my whole family dinner. I should probably choose him for like my business deal instead of the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like not good though
It's like
to
helping
think.
each other.
Yeah, I think it's not good to think about like doing favors and thinking, okay, one day
Yeah.
I expect that they're gonna
Yeah.
give it back to me.
Yeah.
Like some people like are not like that, and I think like you
No,
just
but-
do it out of like
Do you ever do like favors to the world though? Like you're like, all right, if I pick up this rubbish, I'm gonna get some luck.
Yeah,
I
I think so.
good things might happen to me. It's like I don't know.
In my mindset, it's more of if I don't do this, I'm gonna get fucked. Like it's gonna like I'm gonna have bad things that happen to me.
like kind of karma kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But that stuff can go really far though. Like every piece of rubbish I walk by, like, oh my, should I pick it up?
Yeah. No, it's like when you're about to shoot a basketball, it's like, damn, if I don't get this, I'm like something like it's like I'm not gonna pass the math test, something like that. I've gone through that so many times. It's like if I don't make this basketball shot, I'm not gonna get into USC.
No, because like there's been moments of doubt, right? You're like, you like, oh, I think I got that question wrong on the math test. You out here playing basketball, like, all right, if I get this in, I got it right.
Yeah. And I think before USC, I think everyone I got, I was like, I made it. Like, or I'll be like, no, just kidding, and then it would be missed. So I think it made sense.
Yeah, not really.
No, but like, does that happens with you, like with like picking up good deeds and stuff, like rubbish and stuff?
No, not really, to be honest. like to be honest, like
It's like damn. If I don't
'cause,
say
like-
thank you to the cashier, I'm not gonna like do that.
yeah,
even-
not like low key. Like I swear, like for a period of time, I was like the perfect human being, and then I was like, damn, really nothing really nice coming back to me. So I'm like, damn,
What's the Matthew McConaughey quote? It's like good things reciprocate or something.
It's like what goes around comes around.
No,
Right?
no, something. But I think I do agree. It's like David Dobrik. He's like, if you do good things to others, good things will always come back to you. That's why you buy people cars.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. So like, what were you talking about?
It's talking about like I don't know, like being a better human being and stuff.
So let's talk about that like spiritual rebirth, Chris. Like
Mm.
you've been talking to me about like, fuck, I've been having a spiritual rebirth.
I don't know, like it's really weird, like because like if I have a holiday, like I had a really long holiday
Why?
because I transferred unis, so it kind of gave me like an extra holiday.
What made you
'cause-
transfer your unis?
So it's a bit tough. Like it's kind of been like I don't really have a direct reason. I'm still kind of trying to find like an actual reason why I transferred. Like I'm not really sure. It's like it's kind of I feel like it's kind of like not a good reason if you just say, oh okay, I kind of got more mates at this other uni, so I'm just gonna transfer. It's kind of more about like you, I guess. But it's also because I transferred like to a different course as well. So
What were you doing? We can drop the uni, right?
Yeah.
You were on SW?
Yeah, and I was
Transfer
doing
USIP.
I was doing science and business, and I transferred USIP. I'm doing echo now, so it's quite different because that old degree was kind of like science, heavy, and then like that was gonna head me down that path, right? And then this path is completely different, and I think even when I was choosing like my kind of courses, I wasn't really thinking about like what is this actually gonna do for me, or like what am I actually gonna do in the future. I wasn't really thinking about that. I was just kind of in the moment.
Science and business.
Yeah. I was still trying to like enjoy life kind of thing. And that's why like even in like the first term, maybe I feel like a lot of people can relate to this as well. I feel like they just didn't put the effort in, or they were just still kind of like in the holiday mindset.
Yeah.
And so that's why like a lot of people even came up to me. They're like, "Oh, term one, you know, I just half-ass everything."
Yeah, I agree. Like
stuff
I
like
feel
that.
like that was me, but like I don't know. I think I was like, this might sound crazy, but I feel like I didn't have enough like holiday after the HSC.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know why though, but because like I saw we had like what, like three months or something like
I
that.
think it's not
4 months.
4 months, yeah.
Oh.
And like 4 months when uni started, I was like, oh my, why am I getting this again? But like,
No, but you were busy though. Like you never felt bored, sort of thing. You were in Thailand, and you went to.
yeah. No, but like, I feel like, I don't know, because I swear I was telling myself like during the HSC, I was like, after I'm done this, I'm never like this ever again. Like I'm chilling.
Oh, okay.
I'm never studying again type thing. So like
Hmm.
when like when uni hit, like it hit hard as well. It was actually kind of difficult and stuff.
Damn.
So I was like, damn.
Well, you just felt tired still when you started uni.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't sign up for this.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, Henry. Did you like experience similar things, or did you kind of like on a different wavelength?
So yeah, I was at UCID for like 7 weeks until I got my USA offer. But yeah, no, like just like Darryl, I was like super like, I just didn't want to work at all. Yeah, I mean, I like to make excuses, and I had time to chill, but like yeah, I had my HSC, and then I was just looking on college applications for a long time, and after that there was like some interviews for college, and then basically uni started. But yeah, like I was just so sick of it. I just didn't want to like work it. I was telling my mom this like so much. Like I just wanted to sit down and just be bored. I just wanted to experience that feeling of being bored, not think about life. Because I just, like how I described it right was being on a train, like being on like a train or like a bus that's just keep on moving, and that train and bus is life, and it just keeps on going. Like I just want to like step off and just like enjoy it, just like sit still for a second. I'm just like latching onto life as like, you know, college happened, uni started happening, and like going through every lecture and going to class, I just didn't want to think about anything. And
yeah, I feel like I don't know, like Chris basically took like what, like you took like maybe like 6 months, because because you like what, for your first like trimester or whatever at UNSW, you didn't do too many courses, right?
It was really like lack of effort. Like I started with 3 courses.
Yeah.
And
so
then
did you do like the recommended number of units?
yeah. Well, I think I only did like the minimum. I think.
Yeah.
So I think it was 3, and I did 3, and then you know in the end I ended up doing 1.
Nice.
Because I was like, it's too much work. I just want to chill. 1 course is good enough.
Yeah, exactly. And like the mindset wasn't there, right? Like that was like me, but like I pushed through with like a lot of courses.
What do you mean you push
Like at UCID, I pushed through with like 24 units, but like the mindset wasn't there. Like I was like half-assing it, and yeah.
And then like with that train thing you're talking about, you know how you kind of like want to experience being bored, so you can sit down and just think about life. I think like that's why the holiday was so important for me. Like
Exactly.
I was so able to like actually be bored, and then since I realized there was a point where okay, I don't actually like this kind of lifestyle where I'm just sitting at home and I'm like, what am I doing? And like I feel like even though uni kind of puts you in a place where it's like, okay, I don't want to do this, but it's kind of like something I have to do.
Yeah,
at least it gives you something to do. Like gives you kind of a purpose.
No,
And-
exactly. Like I experienced that well, because like it was like at uni I was like, how good would it be if I just nothing to do and just do nothing? And then like when you actually have nothing to do and you just mess around every day, you start to realize like, damn, maybe like the pain of going through uni is kind of beautiful. It's like the hustle, like there's a good side to the hustle. And like if a life you just do nothing for the rest of your life every single day, it wouldn't be good at all.
Yeah. So I agree. Now in the past I just thought like being busy and having that routine, it kind of provides you that purpose. That's what I found when I didn't have purpose in year 12 or year 11. Cause yeah, I just wasn't focused on my schoolwork. And so I just kind of distracted myself saying like, oh, you know, what's the meaning of life and stuff.
Yeah.
But when you're forced in that situation, you kind of keep on rolling. But I agree. I think what you guys said, it's you don't get to really reflect. You don't really have time to reflect on.
No, I
what
think
you actually want.
the reflection part is like super important because like I went to China, right, and like for like a month and like maybe like 5 days, and like for most of the part, I was like maybe not most, but like maybe like half. I was just in my room because I had like no friends like in China. no, but like, no, but like I had no friends like, and like there wasn't much. There was pretty much nothing to do.
Yeah.
And like I was cranking out like 300 plus push-ups a day. What do you mean? What do you mean? I was taking cold showers every morning.
For sure.
Yeah, full cold showers. I was like, damn, this is kind of sick. And then I don't know, like, and then I was like writing journals and stuff.
Actual?
Yeah, a bit.
So
Yeah.
when you say you wrote journals, like what kind of stuff like specifically did you
I
write
don't know,
about?
I just wrote like stuff on my mind. Like I was like I wrote about like what setting I was at. So like maybe if I could revisit it, I can like see my like what setting I was at, like what my state of mind is, and like I know you write like you call it your book.
So actually in the holidays I was thinking, okay, since I've like been like so changed like about like, the way I think, I was like, okay, there has to be a place where I can just write down all my thoughts and everything that's on my mind. So in the future I can look back and then or I can like go through it and then I can reflect on that kind of time I had. So I started writing about like all my thoughts. Like I covered like basically every topic. I covered like I guess like, okay, well this is what brings me to my next point. Like if you think about life, what do you think are kind of like the main things?
Wait, chill. I need to ask, like, I found interesting about your book is like you said you only write it after like 1 a.m. or something.
Yeah. Well, like, okay, like the book, I think a lot of people like do something else with it. So I think like this is where you can't get mixed up. So it wasn't just like what happened in my day, I'll write it out. Like it wasn't like a diary. It was more like okay, after kind of late night when you're just by yourself in your room and you kind of like realize, okay, what am I staying up for? And then that's when you start to get maybe bored, and then you start getting into like your thoughts, your deep thoughts, and start thinking about, okay, what I want in life, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but I think we'll get to that in a second.
No, but it was like beneficial, right? Like
Yeah.
I feel like it changed you like your like motivations and purposes as a person.
Yeah, exactly.
Like before it was like and then now you're like a changed man a little bit, but like same though.
Yeah. I think
same.
like I guess in translation for you in China, that's kind of like where that happened.
Yeah, exactly. Right? It's the same. Like just like being bored, and then like getting to know yourself and like who you want to be and stuff.
Yeah, because like that with that holiday, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, damn, you got two months holiday. It feels so long." And then like I was like, "Yeah, it's really good to have that long of a holiday." But then as time went on, I realized like, okay, what am I doing with my time? Why am I just sitting at home and fucking around and doing nothing, right? Yeah.
Yeah. No, but when you write stuff down, you kind of like see the logical flow of things as well. No, I don't know. Like, you don't even. Would you say you read it after?
So there was one time, I think like literally the day before uni, I was like, okay, I have to bring like this little, I guess, chapter to a close because we're starting a new chapter uni. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna end it there. And then I think one day, like in the afternoon, I just went outside and I just took a walk and I just read it as I walked. Yeah.
Was it
I
nice?
was just reflecting. Yeah, it was nice. It was good. It was really good. Yeah.
Like, do you feel like you relearn things that you forget?
Yeah, I think I guess what a lot of people say is when you do something and you need to do something, it's like really easy to start doing it or do it once, but consistency is what makes it hard. So kind of like maybe when you forget the kind of stuff that you're meant to do, or like the kind of things you changed, or the purpose or the reason why you changed, when I kind of read it back, I'm like, okay, I kind of get reminded of why I was like this or why I wrote that kind of stuff down. Because that's the way I thought.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And so what were you gonna ask you before? Like, Chris, you were saying like, what do you think life is or something before?
It's like a really hard topic to cover because there's like so much you can talk about, but then at the same time, it's like there's nothing I can actually like pinpoint. So I think like, I guess kind of like, so what are some things in life that you think, like are really important, I guess. Like just like 2 or 3 aspects. Like there's no set number that you need to have. You can have as many as you want. But yeah, what would you guys say is
Okay. Like I want to
Okay,
say
alright.
for me, okay, I'll group them into these categories. Like one is like socially. Oh, I don't know if that might be called like goals and growth. But yeah, socially, I want to like have a little bit of happiness in that.
yeah.
So friends, family. I think. Oh, yeah, friends, family. That aspect, and also like like they might be same as well. Academic and career wise, I want to succeed as well. Is that maybe I should say 2? Maybe I should say 2.
No, you need.
But yeah,
you need
well-
one more. Like, cause of course there'll be one more. Cause like, if I give you the social happiness
Yeah.
and then you're also excelling, what else would you want?
Huh?
No, but I feel like there's
Yeah.
always one more though.
Mm.
Like, and you're healthy, but then there's always gonna be more. But you're broke.
Yeah, but I think that kind of fits in with like academically and career wise.
Okay, but that's
Yeah.
just okay.
My fault.
No, you good?
But yeah, no, it's just like family, relationships, like family, relationships / friendships, career / academics, health, and like personal development / growth. I wrote down. You guys can keep on talking. I wrote down like some like goals I had for like my US.
Interested in hearing that.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do you want to kind of go through that?
All right, I wrote a
And what's
doc,
your
but I
thoughts?
don't know how. Okay.
I don't know, cause like I feel like US opportunity is like it's like a mental reset and like
Yeah, a blank slate.
it's like a blank canvas.
Why did you?
I don't know. It's just like it's like completely different.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's totally different.
No, I
Because
feel
it's
like it's like it's just
Yeah.
No, okay. So I wrote in my doc, USA Henry Ock. Okay, and in like the top thing I wrote, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity.
Damn.
So like I have a lot of opportunity in the US, and I'm so like grateful, and lucky to have that. But you can't really achieve that success / luck without preparation. So that's just kind of a reminder for me to take up all these opportunities, but also to work my ass off with the preparation. Some other quotes I wrote. This is a new life, a new chapter. I get to build my whole. I don't know. I'm just reading stuff. I get to build my whole new reality.
Yeah.
We want to be 100% prepared. And then I think this is a Michael Jordan quote or something.
I don't know. This feels like when you're in like a game and like your time here in Australia is like your XP bar, right? And
Yeah.
like you're about to enter like a new level, so you like level up, and then you have to like
Fuck.
rebuild it all again.
No, actually it is.
And yeah,
Damn.
until bigger things occur.
Fuck. No, I think so. Yeah, I mean, I think it's like exciting. Like also I wrote, we all have the same infinite potential for greatness. And there was do you know the movie Whiplash? Of like the guy like drumming?
No.
But yeah, basically he just works so hard drumming, and what he says is, I want to be one of the greats. I don't know, that really stuck with me. Because I always feel like I'm not like good enough. I feel like I'm great at things, but I'm not at the top of the triangle. And I want to become like someone who's looked up as someone who's like reliable and knows like, oh, Henry, yeah, he's the guy. Yeah, he'll get anything done. Just bring that to Henry, and Henry will get anything done. Like, no worries. So reliable, so trustworthy. He can just become a leader that tackles any task in his path.
So it's a lot about like legacy kind of thing.
Yes, so I wrote down
No, but
all the success, legacy.
do you have
excellence
like
I want to fulfill.
high like do you view yourself highly though? Like when you're like, yeah, I can do anything, or like, are you like, damn, I'm a bit bozo? Like
No, I will. Yeah, I think like what my mom always reminds me is that I'm not bozo. She doesn't say that, but yeah, like because I always think like I'm not great enough compared to everyone else.
Yeah. Damn, I
and
think I'm
then-
the opposite. Like it's like in my head,
Yeah.
I think I'm like the goat,
Yeah, that's
and
That's
like
good.
and yeah, I don't know. I feel like my mom reminds me I'm not the goat.
Okay, no. I think what is important though is, I think like you got to think about what kind of person you want to be, and then like in doing that, you get real with yourself, and you kind of say, okay, I'm not where I want to be, so then I'm gonna put in all the effort and like have discipline to become like who I do want to be, kind of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, he's laughing. No, it's facts. Yeah.
I don't know. Kind of got lost a little bit.
No, I agree. Yeah, but yeah, it's like, I was gonna say no, but I do think like you kind of need that ego and self-belief that you are kind of like the top dog.
Yeah, I think a good thing is like they both have to pair with each other. Kind of like, I know that I'm not where I want to be, so I'm gonna believe I can do anything, and then I'm
more hungry.
Yeah, exactly. Put that to work. So the two things coupled together.
No, but like, do you doubt yourself that like in like 20 years time you're not gonna be like successful? Like, do you doubt? I mean, like you're gonna be successful. Like, do you doubt yourself, or is in your head you're like, it's gonna work.
Doubts is something that's always gonna be there.
Yeah.
But it's just about
But is it real though? Like, I feel like if you really doubted yourself, you'd be scared. Like,
I mean, I'm sure. Like, I mean, I get scared in time. I'm sure you get scared as well. Like,
all the time.
I guess so.
A little bit.
But like that goes back to like what I was saying. Like, I feel like I just think I'm like the GOAT and I can achieve anything. But like that might like kill like that might kill me in the end, because like if I'm just too comfortable.
No,
like,
yeah.
And then reality hits.
Yeah, exactly.
Then it might
well,
be.
I
like,
guess that's where it's like.
No, I think for me, that was my belief. Oh, like a few years ago, maybe in like years 8, 9 or 10. I was like 99.95 light work. Like, I'll get that, because I'll work hard eventually. Like, when it comes to year 12, I will be a different animal, but the same beast. I don't even know what that means. But yeah, I don't, like, then when it came to, like, the actual, studying and stuff, I realized, it's actually really, really hard. And I just got humbled that, like, it's not that possible. Yeah, like when I was in year 7 as well, people were like, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna become like, a Jeff Bezos or something. And I'm sure everyone says that. But as you come older, you get humbled a lot more and realize how tough the path actually is. So my mindset changed a little bit, but I still kind of have that ego of, I think I'm great, but I still have doubts when I look at other people and compare myself.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you good.
Cheers, mate. Nah, chill. Oh, wait. Now we're lost.
Okay. I think, do you want to go on to a new kind of wavelength, or do you want to continue on this one?
No, we can go new wavelength.
No, we can keep talking about US though.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
We can come back. We can come back
with
to
the
this.
US, yeah. What were you gonna say?
So like, I don't know. It's interesting because like, it's like this is like the start. It's like you're on the starting blocks right now, and like, if you were to mess something up, your future self would be like, "Damn, I want to go back to this time right now to do something differently."
Yeah, like
so it's like you is very in control of the situation. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a really empowering idea. There's this idea called internal locus control. I've talked about this before, but everything in the world, every little butterfly effect, it's all up to you. You know what I mean?
It really is. Yeah.
Like my chemistry teacher as well said, like, oh, she doesn't like to say good luck, because like if you're prepared, you're always gonna get luck. You're always gonna get like a good mark.
No, it's like when I was like in year 8, I got like what, like maybe like 90% in a math test, and this kid goes up to me, he's like, "Oh, lucky." I was like, "It ain't luck, buddy."
No, so actually is it. It's like, yeah, people believe it's luck, but like people don't see all the hard work over.
Nah, but low-key, I didn't really work that hard.
Yeah, my fault. My fault, bro. My fault.
No, I think like what I wanted to ask was, okay, like in what kind of way do you think US, you kind of think it's like, okay, it's a new okay, nah, scratch that. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know.
Okay, I'll finish it for him. It's like do you think that going to the US is like is gonna shape you differently. As if like, say you were already born in like LA, like your whole life is like in LA,
Mm-hmm.
and going to like USC in LA is like, would it be different to like how much is it beneficial that you live in Australia then and then you're going to like a foreign
Yeah,
place?
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
that's a
alone.
good question. I'm actually not sure. I think it's just different because I think lots of times the kids in but I'm actually not sure because I feel like when I went over to LA and met all the kids on orientation day, everyone's just great speakers, great communicators, and everyone's like a lot more, I think, driven. But it might just be because of the kids in my program.
Yeah.
Like people, because I think like Americans, they have different outlooks and values as well, even to Australia. They just can dare to dream bigger, and I don't think they discriminate as much to each other's like, outlooks and dreams.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Because like you guys probably seen it, but like over our span of 6 years, if you did something, if you built something like that's not attuned to what's considered normal,
the conventional path,
you just get roasted.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
think
Exactly.
The culture is to just like, be very calm, relax, and chill, which is I think why so many. That's why I'd want to like live in Australia because it's so comfortable, it's so nice.
Yeah.
Everyone just takes it easy. Everyone knows how to relax. But in America, people are like, I think a lot more hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like your friends here, like, they might not be here to like support you. Like when you do something that's like not conventional and like you want to take like a leap of faith, they like bring you down.
I mean, like, there's a lot of examples of that. Like,
yeah, a little bit.
Like,
I know, even for you, I feel like when first the podcast came out, I've heard some people like they weren't like directly like hitting at it, but like they were like firing strays. Yeah. They were like, "Oh yeah, podcast, yeah." It's like, "Oh yeah, that's a podcast, man," or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. And they're kind of like milking it, kind of thing. It's just like they don't actually think like they actually support it. They're just kind of like
Like in the past that bugged me.
Yeah.
I'm still like every time it happens, it'll still bug me a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think I've like taken a new outlook on it. Like before, kids like that I would be kind of looking up as them as like what's considered cool. But yeah, now I realize like the people who roast you the most, in the end, just by looking at the results and what they've achieved so far in their life, it's kind of like negative. It's not as great. Like both like in their maybe ATAR or like getting into certain, I don't know, like clubs or like jobs. Because like unless you go out of what's considered normal and do that extra effort, you're not gonna get those opportunities.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like they ain't comfortable with being uncomfortable because they uncomfortable seeing you in this uncomfortable zone. Like they're so uncomfortable that they have to tell you to stop.
Yeah, and I think it's just like, I think someone that's doing well and like they're truly happy or like proud of where they are in life, they'll never like do that kind of stuff. It's only it's only people who are like not doing well in their own life. They kind of feel like the need to be like, I want someone to join me in this kind of uncomfortable state.
Like they don't want to see you win.
Yeah,
exactly.
No, respect.
Exactly.
Like a lot of the stuff that I built is like suddenly cringe. Like, I look back, it's cringe, but like I'm just happy I took those steps. And we won't mention it, but we won't specifically mention it. For example, like we know like who it is, like another Brody who like made a TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like giving like inspirational, motivational messages. I think like I can talk about this. Like people have been like
bringing
giving
down,
negative, bringing it down, giving negative outlooks on it.
Yeah.
Or like, I agree. Some things maybe are a bit, I would think it's like a little weird, a little like cringe, but I would say that same thing about myself. I would make something, I'm like, that's cringe. Yeah. But like, that's what's going to grow. So I really respect and I appreciate like what he's building.
It's like, it was like in like, maybe like high school, and like one of the boys in your year goes up to like sing a song. They're like down there, like trying not to laugh challenge out there. And like, it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you see like a singer at a concert, like no one's laughing. It's like,
because they made it.
Yeah. But everyone was laughing when that singer started.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah.
There was a Drake line which said like everyone doesn't want to follow you until you're at the top, something like that.
Yeah.
It's like you only got followers until you're at the top. Like everyone doubts you until you're at the top. So I think that's just the way it is. Like it sucks to like do something different.
There's always gonna be people like that, and I think you just gotta I guess like have the mentality where you So I think kind of where I was going at was, I think you don't care about what other people think, but I think the people that you respect yourself and you care about, obviously you like want to know what they think, like you know, your close friends, your family and stuff like that. Obviously you want their opinion, but I think just like people outside who just like you don't really care about, like that's just noise. Just focus on yourself, don't care what they think.
Low key, that's like me when I used to do like public speaking at like high school. I went to like Stedfords, and like I would like care like what my mom thought like when I was like speaking. So I got like really nervous when she was watching. But I had like 2 performances, right? Like like back-to-back days. The first day my mom was watching. A second day I was like, nah, you ain't watching this one. And then I got like second place or something.
Damn. No, yeah.
Cause
no.
like
That's good.
Yeah. So that's crazy though, cause it's like that you really be caring about like
what the closest people.
Exactly. And like that might be negative. Yeah, like
I want to say something. Sorry.
Yeah,
like about Chris, you just said like it's important that the close people, you know, like that you kind of tell the close people what you tell the close people around you what you're working on, because their opinions matter. But yeah, like what Darryl said, it's like sometimes it's a negative. It can bring you down more because that's what you care about the most. And I guess one of my friends who doubted like the TikTok dude we were talking about, he was like, yeah, like, you know, it's like it literally brings down his like career and stuff. Like if employers see that, it like not only it doesn't even bring him up, but instead like brings him down. He's like, oh, if I was in his position, I would, before I even start posting, I would like show my close friends and like see what they think. Like, oh, what are your opinions on this? If they think it's like so garbage to not post, okay, I just won't post it. And I kind of see that in theory, but then that would just restrict you in a place of never taking any action.
Yeah, well, like I guess like to a certain degree, there's like obviously things that you don't tell even like your parents, like your family. It's just stuff like you keep to yourself. And that's where kind of like I think you just know yourself, you make the decisions for yourself, you don't need to have their opinions. I think just like it really depends which situation.
I think it's just self-belief to know whether something will be big or small, and it's okay if you fail, because like even if you show like 4 people around you, they're not the bigger audience. Like showing the 4 close people around you, they probably will have similar mindsets.
As you.
So I think it's there's no need to, you know, tell everyone everything.
Exactly.
But I feel like that's where like brotherhood comes in. Like it's like there's like me and Chris is like established like a thing where it's like there's like a friend where you can get like super close to them, and it's like a separate level as to like everyone else. So it's like I feel like brothers with someone, then like they would like no matter what you do, they won't like bring you down.
Damn, that's like a particular figure saying Logan Paul is a bad brother to Jake Paul because he saying he won't become world champion.
No, but like they're talking about like literally brothers, like as in like we're talking more like you know.
Yeah, obviously, my fault.
Yeah.
So I think like having yes men is actually good.
Yeah, I guess so.
To a degree. You know?
Yeah, 100%.
Because I think if I didn't have
me, right?
Of yes men in my life,
didn't have me, right?
My fault. If I didn't have a certain amount of yes men, it would have, you know, restricted me on building my stuff.
Yeah.
And who was your yes man though?
Huh?
Who was your yes man?
Well, I mean, just like in my like the group chat. Well, everyone's just very supportive. Everyone's just super supportive. Even I'm sure like there's been times where a few of you guys are like, "Oh, that's a bit iffy," but you still like
no chance.
You still force like the words of support, and that was like so helpful to me. Even if it's like a bit of delusion in my head, that's what you need. But if you just bring down a little bit of like criticism, even if it's meant to be constructive, it pulls you down.
Yeah.
Nah, I just mess with people who like have a go and like it doesn't have to
Yeah.
be successful.
Yeah.
Cause like taking action is like scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think going back to brotherhood, I was talking to me and Daz, we were talking to one of our close friends about this. We were like, okay, so in your whole of high school, like you've been like through primary school, high school for like years, like so long. It's like it's literally taken up like almost your whole life, and it's like, how many people have you met to the point where it's like you guys can become that close? Like every time, like most friendships, kind of it's always just like, oh, how'd you go in the test and stuff like that. It's just like shallow stuff. But how many people like actually kind of, you know, you guys like connect and you guys, you know, just become like brothers and stuff. Like there's like very few people, very, very few people out of like how many people in your year.
No, that's rare. That's rare.
Yeah, it's very rare. Yeah. I don't know. Was that the kind of same with you or was it something different?
Yeah, cause like I feel like in high school, you like who was your like closest like friend type of like person?
Damn.
Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like me and Chris, I swear, like this is what people would say to us, like, "Oi, why do I always see you two together?" It's like, what? How come every time I see you, you're with this, you're with him?
Yeah.
Nah, cause it's like, that's just
It's
how
just
it
a
is.
package,
That's just how it is.
Exactly.
Like it's not on some weird stuff. But like, no. It's not on some weird stuff.
Alright.
It's not like we don't got other friends. It's just like we're mad close and stuff.
Yeah, my fault. Yeah. No.
And like I feel like a lot of people don't even find like the brother.
Damn.
Like so like you know. They got like
No,
phases. They're
I
like,
see.
oh, I'm really close to this person for a year, but next year somehow we're not in the same classes anymore. So like, oh yeah, we drifted.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
so how's that work?
I've heard like too many stories
How
of
does that
that.
work?
It's just like we're not in the same class, so we just, you know, we don't talk anymore.
Yeah.
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 Like, how does that work? Like, were you even friends then to begin with?
Damn.
And what's kind of crazy is like I realize like there's also like some people where I feel like it's just really special. Like with some of your mates, like it's like you don't have to, you know, like spend that much time with them, or you don't have to like even be around them that much. And you guys like every time you guys link, it's always like still close. You guys are always very close and stuff. And like I don't know, I think that's really special, and I think you need to preserve those kind of friendships.
Yeah. Like one of my friends, I wouldn't say I'm like the closest with him. Like I would still consider him like one of my best friends, but I think like certain things about like maybe like humor or just even like chatting about random stuff, it's mildly different. So I think the most fun maybe it wouldn't be with him, but I know like I'll always have his back and he'll always have my back.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's weird, bro. It's like I would consider him like my brother, but
would you look like it's like I don't know though. It's like
it's weird.
yeah, it is weird. No, it's like
It's like I think you have different friends, like different types of friends. It's like I would have maybe more fun with this friend, but saying like something to like trust my life, and I know I always have like support, I would go to this friend.
yeah, but
Yeah,
like
exactly.
our brother's like both of that in one.
Yeah.
That's so like that's kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I don't know, you gotta find like you know, sometimes you have those friends that are like it's literally your brothers. Like you can go to them for anything, you can talk to them about anything. Like it's kind of like okay, when I'm in deep shit, I kind of go to those people.
Yeah.
And like I know I can always count on them. I know they'll always support me.
Damn.
And I know like you know they won't like just become like someone fake or just leave randomly. Like I know I have that like kind of trust in them and that connection. Yeah.
So like, do you have a brother then?
I would say I have a brother.
Damn.
Do you think you'll come by more brothers in the future?
That's a really tough question.
Bro, asking the deepest questions of all time. I don't know. It's like really difficult, cause like how you meet a brother is like. I feel like you need like I don't know.
I guess it's the best way to put it is this. I think like that what we were talking about before in uni, it's like really hard to kind of like get close to someone because it's always just talking about like class kind of stuff. So like, okay, I've only been at USIF for like 2 weeks, and like I can't see a way that you can get like really close with someone. But then like I don't want to ever put that out of the equation. Like, you know, it could happen somehow, but I just don't see like I don't really see how something like that could happen.
No,
but I guess
like,
we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Cause like I don't know. I feel like meeting like new friends is like at first like, oh, this guy's super chill. This guy's sick. But that's on like a shallow level. Like you ain't know him like that yet. You know, and like there's always like, yeah, it's like you found this person to be cool, but like, so how come you're not like super close then?
Yeah.
It's like there will always be like stuff in the way, and like there'll just be like incompatibilities and stuff.
Yeah. And it's like stuff that you can't even point out, to be honest. It's like most of the time it's just like, I don't know why. I just
exactly.
can't get close with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finding your brother's like, it's like almost like dating someone.
Yeah.
But like not in a weird way.
And onto that, nah.
But it's like I don't think you need to find a brother. It's just like you might never have one. Nah, I don't know. Alright, chill.
So looking at certain people, right?
No, because like you never know like what it's like if you didn't have a brother.
Damn.
So like you'll be like, oh, this is sick. I have friends.
Would you say?
It's like, yeah.
Could you find a girl brother? It's like damn. It's like damn. She's my best friend. It's like damn. I'm marrying my best friend.
Wait. So like dating, like a relationship girl brother.
Sure.
I
But
feel
like-
like,
like-
Or are you talking about like best friend girl kind of brother?
like
Okay,
a friend.
Okay, we'll go into that one first. Is it possible to have like a best girlfriend?
No, I think if you found the right person, then that's your best friend brother type.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
girl brother. You know.
Well, your sister basically.
it's
That's
like whoa.
It's like-
wait,
it's like-
what do you call it? I got a sister.
Nah, it's like, why do you have to make everything weird?
you just made it weird.
What do you mean?
Calm down.
Yeah, but
So-
essentially, yeah.
Do you think it's possible?
Yeah,
Ah,
but just like dudes and dudes, like some people might never find the one, so it's like it's not the brother.
Fuck.
I don't know. I think it really depends. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just
No, because okay. We talked about this when I went to the Gold Coast. And the girls were like,
Girls.
Alright, relax.
My fault.
I don't know. Like, I think the general consensus was like, if a boy and girl becomes friends, it's like you can't have friends.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
it's like
It's like
we
we're
can't
not-
just be friends.
It's like we're not gonna be friends.
No. It's like there's
Let's pull out the clip, right?
there's always gonna be a potential of like something else happening.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure as well, because like in Australia, it's not like an everyday kind of thing we see girls. Whereas like, you know, you go to a co-ed school in like the US, they like I feel like it's so more common, like they will have like boy and girl like mixed groups.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think it is possible. But what the girls like the Gold Coast was saying, you can be friends, but it's like it's tough to have like a best friend, like a soulmate best friend. Because the fact that you're a soulmate best friend, why isn't that you become like something more than that?
Yeah.
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 Like, I guess like when they say that, they can't really justify like why like that happened. Like why you only just became friends. Why didn't you go further?
Yeah.
Or like why didn't you guys click?
Yeah.
Or anything or something like that. Yeah.
So is it
Yeah.
possible?
To have a girl like friend brother.
Sure.
Maybe if she doesn't like swing your way. So it's like
Right, swing that way.
So it's like I don't know, right? It's just weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's just too
it's
weird.
really weird.
Cause like in the back of your mind, it's like there's always like that
That potential.
yeah, that potential that you're thinking about,
Damn.
like whether you deny it or not.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like we haven't been in like the opportunities yet to experience that feeling.
Yeah, but like onto that, like, can guys and girls be friends though?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, it depends. It
I mean,
depends.
like-
Like, in what way? As in, like,
I
of
think-
course they can be friends, but
It's like yeah, she's my friend.
Yeah. But like, okay, maybe not. So, like, brother friends. So
yeah,
maybe
I think
not.
we're just talking about like just
Yeah.
just like
just like
I know her.
just,
she
yeah,
knows
she's
me.
chill, very chill,
Yeah.
like, you know. But like, would you like, all right, let's go, you know, let's go get a bummy. Let's go get some
Yeah,
food.
I want to say yeah. I want to say yeah.
But have you had one?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. My fault.
My bad. No. But there's something very like I think zen about having like.
Zen, right?
No, it's like something about like really zen about like.
Yeah.
Just,
Nah,
like,
I
hang
agree.
out with a girl.
Yeah, I actually agree.
Cause like they can bring. I don't know. You can just like
Like bring a lot of like positive energy.
Yeah.
Like you feel like a lot more like warm and just peaceful. That's like unmatched versus like a boy like hangout. It's just very different. And sometimes I think you need that energy in your life. And
yeah, I agree.
me going to just in those 2 weeks, I was like able to make like you know like a few like girlfriends. But like just seeing that, I think it was very nice. Like just I don't know, just like hanging out and just
Damn, you right.
you know having that
You're right.
energy of like oh that's so cute, oh look at this little like duck, it's so cute or something. I don't know. Okay, chill. I don't know. It's just like it's different. It's a different energy that's nice.
Yeah.
And that's something that's like a lot more rare because you know coming from like an all boys school, everything's just like very out of the way. But if you're in an environment, I think that's why school like makes you best friends because every day you see them.
Yeah.
But like if you have that same circumstance,
Yeah, I feel like maybe like if we went to a
It's
co-ed school, it'll be
yeah,
it'll be different.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I found with Jeffrey. Like Jeffrey made like a whole new like gang of just like a boy and
Yeah,
girl
yeah.
group, and I was like, it's so cute, like it's so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know like hang out with like,
I don't know, bro.
like homies, like hang out with a bunch of like dude homies. That's nice as well. But there was something about like we went to Gold Coast. There was like me and Jeffrey, 2 boys, and there was just like 3 girls. And like that was just I don't know, that energy was just so like fun and nice. It was just so fun and nice. It was just like very like communal. I don't know how you call it.
Yeah.
It's like I can still go hang out with Jeffrey and having like the boy talks. And
Yeah,
the girls
yeah.
also have like the girl talks, but like
Mm.
coming together, it's just like it's just like
Yeah.
energies that's just like super fun and like wholesome. That
Yeah,
like
maybe, like-
oftentimes you wouldn't get as like maybe like I don't know, cute or vulnerable with like just fully dudes where everything's just like super like oh yeah, let's go and like
Would you say like you got like a lot closer with Jeffrey on that trip?
I would say so, yeah. I would say so, yeah. Like, well, I don't think it was like life changing, but I think we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. Interesting.
That's interesting. Yeah. Alright.
Okay, well, I think like that brings it to like another point. Like,
Yeah.
I think Henry, you should start us off.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you were gonna bring something. Nah, but do you guys think you're gonna find a wife though?
Wait, what was
Like,
the
okay,
question?
why don't you?
Okay,
What was the
I
question?
think okay, so there was
Yeah.
one thing. Like, don't you think when people get into relationships, like, don't you think so many things have to go right for that something like that to happen? Like, so many things.
Yeah.
As in, like, okay, I don't think I could list them all, but it's just like there's so many things that like just have to go well, and it works out. Everything works out, and then in the end, you guys are dating. Yeah.
Yeah, so like it might be like just fate, you know, because like if you think about the possibilities, it's like damn, there was no way, but like if it happened, then the stars are aligned.
Yeah, I guess like there's a lot of situations that I think even you could talk about. Like you talk about like it's like it could have happened, but you know like this
condition
this
messed up.
didn't let it happen. Like there's so many.
Why are you looking at me though? You can speak for yourself, buddy.
No, like I think like I guess like a lot of people would say like relate to this. It's just like it's just it didn't work out because and then,
Blah, blah, blah,
it could
yeah.
be like one thing or it could be like many things.
Yeah.
And then yeah.
No, you have to be so lucky as well.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you're a lucky man, innit?
Yeah.
Alright. All right, cheers, mate. All right, cheers.
Shout out.
No,
Bro,
chill.
what?
No, I don't know. Okay. I don't know.
So like yeah, so
I think
like-
it's good
so,
that we can get like different viewpoints because
No, but so like Mr. Yin, so like how's your life changed after you put a ring on?
Okay, you know what? No, I can talk about this.
Alright.
okay, so after
Bro,
So
what are you talking about?
No, okay. So when I met my current girlfriend, everything was just very lucky. Like everything was just very, very lucky. Like, you know, when we first met each other, there was like a link of like communication that like we knew certain people and where we could just like bond over that. And I mean, like the condition was also like a sort of party environment, so we were just very social. And I don't know, I guess like I was like pretty confident in that phase as well. But then after that, you know, I think suddenly there was like luck involved. Like for example, like.
But I feel like it was like meant to be though. Cause like I feel like life would be different if you didn't have like a countdown timer to like when you were gonna leave.
Yeah.
And like it was like to give you this opportunity to I don't know, to like learn.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of made sense. Like it wasn't like all perfect because like you have to leave, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's just interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 No. Yeah.
No, there's like a lot of circumstances where it's like right place, right time, you know, right person, whatever. But then it's also a lot of like how you play your cards as well, I think. Like how you decide to manage it. And I think like I was so lucky with everything along the way. But I like reflecting on myself, it might be a big ego man, but I feel like I played my cards correctly as well.
Yeah.
On like
nah, cause like
I think that's what
was the quote again? It was like luck, opportunity.
Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like damn,
It's
I got
like,
so lucky.
If you were just lucky, but you didn't play your cards right.
Fuck.
That's how like card games work, right? It's like if you're lucky with your cards, but you don't play them right, you're still gonna lose.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think I took everything very slowly and patiently. And then I don't know, everything just worked out. And yeah, I'm just really grateful and happy that we took all of this. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about you, Chris?
No, but
Hey, what
I
was
don't
your
know.
original question, Chris?
Yeah, it's like
Sorry, I don't-
no,
yeah,
you
we-
asked a question. It was like
Yeah. I was
find
like,
a wife or
no,
something.
but then Chris gave a new question.
No, there's actually like another question.
Okay,
but
go.
what was your question first?
I was like, no, I said, are you gonna find a wife or something like that? But then you said like, do you think opportunity or like luck plays a part or something in meeting someone?
Okay, like I think like luck does obviously play a part, but I don't know, like it just really has to be the perfect circumstance and stuff like that. Like yeah, pretty much. like I don't know, like maybe
No, but like you've
Wait.
learned a lot this year.
Sorry.
Alright.
No,
What?
you're gonna say
Oh,
something.
what
No,
were you gonna say?
I was gonna like kind of change the topic. No, you go.
No, but like you have learned like a lot this year through your like experiences, right? This year with women, and like, so what did you learn? Like, what was your key lessons?
Well, like I think like I also with that I also like after learning this year I kind of brought like the years before experiences as well, kind of brought it all together, and then like
because you had like such a big change in mindset. Before you were like, I'm just out here, I'm hunting. Like,
Alright, chill, bro.
alright, chill.
Alright,
My bad.
Chill, bro. Alright, chill.
You were
That's that word.
You were just like, a little bit more promiscuous.
Alright, chill.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
no
What do you want me to say? But yeah, and like,
I'm just here to fight.
you chill now. Alright, yeah. But like, now you're like somehow completely changed. It's like now you're like, nah, I don't see the point of fighting unless it's for a title.
Damn. Nah, that's
like I think like I just didn't see the point in like continue just fighting, right?
No, we're not speaking of metaphors.
You just said what I'm
yeah,
saying,
no,
bro.
just like
No, we
don't-
just like
yeah,
different analogies. Like I just didn't see like much point in that.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like having that one person is like so much more important And like I realized like also a lot of the times like even before like I was thinking about it like so much, or like I was spending so much time with that person, and it was like for what? Like
No, because like you like all along you pretty much knew like she wasn't the one, right? But you were just there for like the ring experience. Like you were just there like living life.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I'll see where this goes. But like you knew it wasn't like the official one. And then like, you just realized it like wasted your time a lot. That's why you had to drop to one course.
Yeah,
out of 3.
and like that's why uni like kind of played a part in that as well. I was like trying to keep up with uni, and then I realized like, why am I spending so much time doing this as well? And it's like it doesn't mix well, right? And then I kind of realized, okay, why did I just like half-ass uni, and then I also like spend so much time doing this, and like, you know, all of it just like meant nothing in the end, right? And then like I think you can also like about when you went to like, you know, fight one night as well, right?
Oh yeah, no, oh, yeah.
Like
Okay.
like so you said with that you're like, yeah, you said you didn't feel like it was the one or something like that.
Yeah.
But why? Like what was it about
you
that?
just know. You just know.
Okay. You just know.
I just know.
It's like after 24 hours being with her, I just knew she was the one.
She okay. yeah, but it was like she just wasn't like you just know.
So in terms of like okay, so that's where it brings me to the point where it's like, okay, when you look for like the one, what kind of like actual aspects are you looking for? Like obviously, okay, with your conversations,
Nice.
you're saying like, okay, you're like, oh, wasn't that good with them?
Yeah, like the vibes were just
As in like it was just like I can't really get
Yeah.
to that point where it's like, yeah,
So what was your question?
It's like, what are the attributes to like the one?
yeah.
Oh,
like
the
what
one.
do you want to look for, like in the
It's
one?
like,
What do you hope that
I'm trying to see
she
like
has?
it's like you're trying to find like an alien in like a pool of humans. It's like you know what I mean? Like you're trying to see like this person's not is like different to the others.
Yeah, right.
It's like yeah, you can just tell like I swear I've given this example so many times, but like some people is like oh my friend they just talk about like they just talk about shallow stuff, but like if someone talks about like, you know, deep stuff, you're like, damn, this person's really a human. Like they really have like thoughts, and like it's all like thought about in their head. It's not just like this person's just existing.
Yeah, like you realize like when you're just like chilling with them, you just like start talking about like random stuff. Like that's just like so shallow. And if you were like looking for more, then like you can't be like that.
No,
It has
because
to
like
be-
they won't benefit you, because
Yeah.
like they won't like change the way you see the world, unless like all you'll know is like her and her friend talks a lot in math class. You know. But yeah.
yeah.
I see.
Yeah, I mean like what other attributes
yeah,
would you
like-
say?
So basically, what you're saying, it's like, yeah, you gotta have
I don't know. It's like
basically a brain, basically a mindset,
yeah, you gotta have like a brain and a mindset, and like
like thoughts
I don't
deeper
know.
than just
Yeah.
like the shallow things.
Yeah.
And like maybe like she knows like what she wants in life. Like she's kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah. She
oh,
got
she's
aspirations.
like,
yeah.
yeah.
She got
Aspirations and
aspirations and
dreams.
stuff.
and then she has her life sorted out kind of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Like, yeah.
Like, at least she's in the process of trying to find it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
If she's
Okay.
like working towards something, then yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
But like,
That's
It-
fair enough, because like maybe you yourself don't even have your life sorted out. So it's kind of like how can you expect her to have her life sorted out as well?
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I think it's as long as she's in that mindset
Yeah.
kind of process.
I
then
think
it's okay.
I think that's a big thing.
That was like that type of moment.
Alright. No, it's like, yeah, I think being driven, that's a huge thing with like girls and guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think you're a very driven individual, right?
I think so.
Do you think like when your significant other saw that in you, and it was like,
I think so.
damn.
I think it was, yeah. I think it was something like genuinely. So yeah, it's something I'm like proud of. Yeah. Like, well, yeah, when you see it, someone's that like, I don't know, I guess like got aspirations and dreams more than just I don't know. I want to be young and I want to have fun right now. Like that's just like a lot more appealing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone who's what my mom said, what my parents said, like, oh, like when you find like the one, right?
Yeah.
They gotta have a really loving family, cause like if you as a child growing up received a lot of love, growing up you're gonna know what love feels like.
Damn.
You're gonna feel what love and warmth.
It's like give and you'll receive, right?
Yeah, and by that nature you'll be able to give that to other people.
Yeah.
And give that to like, the family that you create later.
Yeah.
So I'm like damn. So I think family and the home that you were raised up in was like super important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a good family that you grew up with. Super motivated and driven, having, big dreams.
Yeah.
I don't know, just I think having a brain to just like, I don't know, just be smart, to know like what to say, how to say it, and to not just say like dumb.
Is it kind of like when you're, I guess, like when you're with her, she kind of knows like what she needs to do, kind of thing, like she knows like I guess it's just like in any situation.
No, it's just like maybe it's like she's not just like there existing, but she's got things to worry about too.
Yeah.
Like it's like you got thoughts to think about, like, or my uni course, this and that. Like she's not just like, oh yeah, I got to do uni because I got to do uni, and it's like, it's more like, yeah, it's just like if she has deeper thoughts about herself and stuff.
Yeah, and there's this other idea that my dad told me when I was in China. I wouldn't say this is just for like girls. I think this is also for like, people around you. I don't know. I think it might sound kind of bad, but I think it's true. My dad said, when he was young, like 19 or something, 18, 19, he had the opportunity of like, finding a girlfriend. But by then he didn't really have much in his life. But then he kept on working, and he kept on holding the thought in his head that this is the type of people that I'll be surrounded with because I'm at this stage in life. But if I like improve myself to this high, that's the sort of people I'll be around. I think that's with like your significant other, or like the friends who will support you. And that, I think that's sort of it. Like I think there will be loads of caring people right now as well. Like, yeah, but in the future, I think the type of significant other you'll have in the future, it really determines on where you are as a person, both in your own personal belief, your confidence. People say like career and like money doesn't matter that much. I think it does.
Yeah.
Like you want to be with someone. I think anyone would want to be with someone who has like built something very great in their life, career-wise, money-wise.
Yeah.
And people say like, oh, they're just with someone for money. It's like, I think partly in anyone it's true. Yeah. Because I think money is like a lot of times, and where you are in your career, it's like a testament to how hard you've worked to get there.
Yeah.
So,
no, because
some of my thoughts.
Money is like becomes part of you.
Yeah.
It's like you didn't get that money for free.
Yeah. I guess not like in like it doesn't have to be money, but as long as it's something that you worked really hard to get to, it's like a very appealing factor.
Yeah. No, but okay. Well, what I wanted to ask was like, do you think ever like in your in your life, did you ever kind of want to like just like kind of like play around kind of stuff? Or was it always just like, all right, if I can find someone that means a lot to me, then I'm just gonna I'm gonna like strive for that type of thing.
I mean, I think everyone has that.
So his question is, what are your thoughts on hookup culture? I feel like I think it's like before.
When I was like younger, I was like fuck yeah, let's chill, that's sick. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, no, not really. Kind of, no, sort of.
No, I know you did.
Alright, chill, right?
I know you did.
Sort of, but then also like.
I know you did, right? Chill.
Chill. I think that's with everyone.
Relax.
But I don't know. This like past few months, I don't know. I've been going through like a lot more of like a spiritual path where I'm just like, I want to go through like,
Yeah.
I think what makes the most sense, morally and spiritually. I just found like a lot of that like not great these past few months. I even like seeing others.
Yeah.
We went. No. No.
What do you mean?
Yeah, but like, for example, there was a hombre like the other day who was like at the club and like
The other day.
not the other day,
Oh, okay.
but like yeah, I don't know. There was just like a sticky situation. And I was just like, nah, that's just like gross.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I just thought it was
sticky
gross.
situation?
I just thought it was gross.
Like, what happened?
Like you didn't fuck with it?
Yeah, I did. Like I'm like I guess fair enough. Like post a little bit, reflecting on like I guess it's like fair enough. Just me. but like in a moment, I'm just like, nah, come on now. Yeah.
Like which one are you
It's
talking
like
about?
it's like we know what we're talking about.
Okay.
There was one hombre involving another gal at the club, and it was just like, I mean, it's just classic, like, you know, you're strangers, you don't know each other, and it was like a, you know, it was like a 1-2 knockout. Okay, it wasn't that extreme. It wasn't that extreme, but it was just like, I don't know. I just thought it was like gross. Because I think it is gross. Look, like one person you never met, another person you never met, and like,
Yeah. And like
it's their mouths are just like, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think like would you say that? Would you just say okay for these past few months? That's how you thought, kind of like I don't really believe in doing that kind of stuff.
No, I
don't
feel like
believe
it's like
good.
it's like now that you've seen it in action, you think it's like more bozo than like what like originally you thought. You know what I mean? Because like originally you're like, oh yeah, this is sick. But like when you actually see it in action, you start like it's more real.
Maybe because just right now, I've been in a place of like such a warmth and like comfort, and everything's just so pure. Like just seeing stuff like that, I'm just like, you know.
I think relating to
great.
that, I honestly like find myself kind of like always thinking back to like, all right, what if I just return to doing that kind of stuff? But then I don't know. I always start finding myself thinking like, there's no point.
Yeah.
And that's what brings me to like, that other time when it's like I'm just there spending time, but for what kind of thing? Yeah. And I think like if there's just no purpose in doing it, then do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think there are phases, you were going through you said you were going through a phase where you are in those like periods of like non-innocence, and I think a lot of people go through that. But then in other periods, you're just like, I'm ready to settle down, and that's what I heard on the Logan Paul podcast. Like Jake Paul was like, yeah, like talking to Logan's co-host Mike. He's like, yeah, you're just not ready. You just haven't like shifted your life to be ready to find a partner. I guess you're just in the mindset of like,
No,
that's
but
something I
like,
want.
do you actually got to be ready though? Like in your case, you weren't like, oh yeah, I'm ready to find a partner. It just happened.
Yeah, like I don't think you can search for it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
You can't search for it, but I think you gotta at least be open to that idea.
yeah, it's like the arrow
The
doesn't
arrow
seek the
doesn't-
target. the target draws the arrow.
Damn.
So yeah, I think like that. There's no like time where it's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm gonna go find.
Yeah,
Find
because
it
then
now.
because you can't
Yeah,
find them.
it just has to come. Like it's just kind of like the unpredictability of it is what makes it so good, right? It's like, okay, I don't know when it will happen. It could happen like, you know,
Oh,
next
finding a
week.
girlfriend. Yeah.
next week it could happen.
I like finding
next
wife,
year,
yeah.
like, who
Especially
knows?
don't go to the clubs, right? And
It's like it's fine love.
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Um,
Anyways,
So
next question.
Oh yeah, also no. But I am shocked. Okay, I wrote this down. But like seeing like homies like go out and do these like non-innocent things, like a part of me is like damn, that's like, I don't know. It's just like it's just a part of me like dies a little bit. I don't know. It's just like I've seen like all these homies who I've seen from day one, and I've seen them as like, you know, my innocent like pure homies who have just like, you know, grown up in my math class and like going out to these clubs, doing not so innocent things. Like every so often, like seeing that, I'll just be like, damn, it just feels like kind of gross to me inside. Cause have you guys watched Scarface?
No.
No.
Yeah. So what do you mean? What is that? The movie? I mean, I'm fault anyway.
Yeah, as in like.
So like the main character. Spoilers by the way. His like best friend started dating his sister, and like homie was just like so mad, like violently mad, because he just always saw his sister as like the final piece of like pureness, like purity that he had in his life. And seeing her like, you know, going to clubs and stuff, he would get like so mad because he's already had his whole life like turned into like a drug lord, committing all these like crimes and stuff, and seeing that purity getting provoked.
Yeah, but
I
that's
think
like
it pains him.
that's like Prosper and Miranda.
Yeah, I agree.
But like at the end, you just gotta, you
I
know,
think- yeah,
it's
it's tough.
inevitable.
It's tough.
You just gotta
You just
let
gotta
go.
accept it.
Yeah.
You just gotta to the elements be free.
Yeah. Quick
Unless you
bathroom
want to
break
say
and shit.
something.
I'm
Can
going
I- Can I go bathroom break?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's make it. Let's take a little break.
We cutting and shit.
Yeah.
Look,
We're not letting the cameras run.
The cameras run.
Sure. Do you want to like just pause it so we at least have some
Yeah. You
content?
can pause. You can pause.
Alright,
Okay,
a
I'll
little
pause.
commercial break. We'll be back.
But we need a 3.